What is up, homies? Christian back at it again with another Twin Sons action figure close-up. And today I have for us the Hasbro 6-inch Black Series Rebels Chopper. Now, just sort of continuing what I started last week, going over some of these Rebels figures, because I know they've been recently re-released. And maybe some of you guys are interested in seeing what they are like. Figured we'd go with Chopper this week, something different. So, starting off, as you can see here, they did Chopper very well. He is short and squat, just like he is in the cartoon. He looks really good. They did a really good job comparing his like animated self to more of this real world self. They transition very well. Let me see, get this camera going for us. As you see here, they did a really good job doing that. Dirtying him up. They dirtied him up very nicely, as you can see. A lot of mud here. And they actually did the mud on his feet. So many times they'll do mud and stuff up on the body of the figure, but then they leave the feet perfectly clean. That makes no sense. Why would they have mud all over their body but not on their feet? But as you can see, they did a really good job there. The details on the figure are really nice. This even rotates up here, sort of antenna. So, see here, the eyes are very well painted. Well, eyes. Did a really good job on the paint app. Everything is looking crisp and clean. Very clean line work all the way around. As you can see here, they did that very well. The body, they did a lot of detail on the body here. I really appreciate everything they did, and all the paint apps, how like that's yellow up there and stuff. The sculpting work here. They even did this very well. No paint smudges or anything on it, nothing outside the lines, which something this small and this detailed is pretty impressive. I really like how they did all that. So yeah, as you can see, really well done on the sculpt work. They did a great job with everything here. The hoses that connect are actually a little bit of a softer plastic and stuff too, which I really like when they do that. Not that these hoses are going to get in the way of any articulation. It just goes up and down here. But it's just nice. They're like, that's a little added detail. And again, just the sculpt work is really well done on the inner arm too. We'll look at that more in a second though. Because in terms of articulation, his legs go back and forth. His, I don't know if you'd call these ankles, go back and forth. So I guess you could say the hose moves a little bit there, but not really. It barely goes. Ankles move. Ankles are really hard to move. And then he has his wheel. The wheel rotates around. The wheel does come out. We'll go over that again in a second. It goes in. It can go almost all the way in, and you'd have to get some tweezers to pull that out. I learned that the hard way. So sort of falls into a spot I've noticed. Let me see if I can get it again. There. And this way you can get him in a nice rolling look. So those move, and we have some nice fun articulation you would not expect with him. These went as far as to let his arms come out, which I did not expect. It actually took me quite a while to learn that these actually do this. So, and these are articulated as well. You can see the sculpt work on this. It was really nicely done with these little arms. Did the rivets on there. So, I was really excited to find this out. Swivel right there, and a single elbow. It has huge range of articulation actually. So it goes way past 90 because it has to fold up in there. So I was really happy when I found this, because I probably had this figure for a good while. I honestly don't know how long I had it, but a few weeks probably. And then I learned this. And those just fold up and go back in there. His head articulates. As I said, his little disc antenna articulates. And then this actually comes out. There's like, get that close up again. You can see there, it's got a little notch for you to get your fingernail. You guys know I don't have fingernails, and even I can get that in there. And again, you can see they actually seem to put almost a small paint app on this one, I feel like, of gunmetal, as you can see how it's like sparkling in there. The sculpt work on this one, though, is really well done too. You got that claw closed. Looks very nice though. So it goes, has that single elbow. Again, very impressive range. Almost 180 degrees. I think that's over 180 degrees maybe. Let me see from here. About 180 degrees. It's a little curved, so not exactly. No swivel on this one. And then you can just pop that right back in. But he does come with some accessories, and his accessories are very awesome. All right, so for his accessories, you pop his third leg out. I just did that. The magic of editing. And he comes with this, which goes in there. Let's take a look. Just close up. There we go. Nope, no, lost it again. There we go. No, kind of loses its color behind my hand, but I'm trying to get it to focus. So a nice translucent orange. Really like that. It goes right into there. So now at this point you're probably like, yeah, Christian, that's really cool, but I'm gonna have to like hang him or something. Like, this looks cool, but come on, what am I supposed to do now? Well, they got you covered because they gave you an explosion base, which is really awesome. See, he looks amazing sitting on there. This base is really nice. This is actually how he's been displayed in my collection ever since I got him. Let's take a look at this base close up, because they did a really good job on it. They put this nice like white dry brush over the translucent orange plastic. Really looks like smoke coming up from a fiery explosion. Some smoke and dust and no debris, but you know, the smoke and the dust. Looks really good. I mean, look at that. It works so perfectly well. So Chopper is a great figure. He was actually kind of a surprise for me. It's like a sleeper figure because I knew it'd be fun and stuff, and yeah, you need Chopper to finish out the Rebels, but he's a lot of fun to play with. So if you like Rebels, obviously you need to get him. But I know there's a lot of people out there who just collect astromechs. They might not really be too into Rebels, but they just need another astromech for their shelf. In which that case, he's going to make a very good addition to any astromech shelf, any Rebel shelf, any light side Rebellion shelf. You know what, actually, because I still got him here too in the studio. Here's a little height comparison with Kanan. So, very well proportioned in size, because Chopper's meant to be a little more squat, I feel like, and did that very well. So yeah, you're gonna need him to fill out your Rebels. He's a sleeper figure, you know. You wouldn't think he'd be anything too much, just because he's a little astromech, but they have a lot of fun hidden in him. Especially those arms coming out the side, the arm that comes out the front, the fiery base. All works really well. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this Chopper figure and what you think of him. And if you do have him in any of the Rebels, or just him, take some pictures of him and tag us on Instagram, Twin Sons Outpost. Until next time, may the Force be with you.